The Georgia Bulldogs got some much needed good recruiting news just now as they picked up a commitment from four-star linebacker Jamon Dumas-Johnson. He's a four-star kid out of Maryland, St. Francis Academy, and this is a big-time pickup because this kid knows how to tackle. He knows how to strike. He knows how to bring his guy to the ground, whether it's up high, around the shoulders. He does a great job of wrapping up or at his feet. He does a great job of tripping up the ball carrier. If he grabs your ankles, your feet, it's done. You're not breaking this guy's tackle. So very productive, played for an outstanding defense at St. Francis Academy, 11-1 last year. He was so productive. He might not have elite speed sideline to sideline like Barrett Carter. He is athletic, but he might not have the frame and athleticism as a guy like Smile Munden, the five-star out of Paulding County. But there is a lot to like about Dumas-Johnson's game. Again, he's a sure tackler, which is exactly what you need, especially at that middle linebacker spot. But he's physically ready, about 6'2", 235 pounds, so he's got the muscle on him. He's a guy who can deliver a hit in the SEC, and at Georgia, that's exactly what you need. He is instinctual, but that's something he could still improve upon. But this guy could play multiple positions. He's listed as an outside linebacker. I think he'll play in that middle linebacker spot for Georgia. But he's a sure tackler, not a five-star guy. That's okay. Not everyone is. But this is a solid pickup, and I think he complements Chaz Chambliss really well. They're both kind of at the same height and size. Oh, what's up, buddy? Want to go to the video here? But no, Georgia now has two linebackers in the fold for this 2021 class, and they're both kind of similar. They both can play outside linebacker, but they're sure tacklers with good, they're thick, they've got muscle on them, so big middle linebacker types now. So where does Georgia go moving forward? If you've been watching these Dawg Post videos, you know exactly who I'm about to mention, but I'm going to do it again. Five-star Smile Munden out of Paulding County, elite frame, length, he's got speed, he's got athleticism, more of a natural athlete than a natural linebacker for me, but his potential at linebacker, the way he can go sideline to sideline, plus the physical nature that he brings to the position is why he's a five-star guy and why Georgia really at this point needs him in this class more than wants him. But he's an outstanding prospect. Another guy, Xavier Sori, he's a five-star kid, plays down at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. I think Georgia is kind of behind Alabama right now. I think they're in the driver's seat to land him, but I also think the Florida Gators are in the mix there. So if I had to say that there's a top three for Xavier Sori, the five-star out of IMG, I think it would be Georgia, Alabama, and Florida, with Alabama ahead in that race. Going back to Smile Munden real quick, he's down to 5 schools: Georgia, Auburn, Tennessee. Pretty cute that he put Florida in his top 5. I would be shocked if the kid went to Florida, but he does like LSU, and they round out his top 5. At the end of the day, I think it's going to be Georgia or Auburn. Tennessee's doing their best to hang in the mix. I think a decision will come before his senior season starts, so probably in the next 4 to 6 weeks we will see a commitment from Smile Munden. It's very close. I've said it before. I've said it on Dawg Post. I still think Georgia barely has the edge, and I think Georgia still is in the best spot to sign him. But right now, I think Auburn is definitely a team that is a threat to Georgia for Munden. He loves Travis Williams, the linebackers coach there, and the relationship with the staff is going to mean a lot there. So I do think it's a Georgia-Auburn race. I still think Georgia by a smidge is the team to beat here, with Tennessee, LSU, and I guess Florida still in the mix for Smile Munden. So those are the top 2 linebacker targets remaining, with 2 already on the board. Another guy to keep an eye on, though, is 4-star Prince Kali. He does a little bit of everything for David Crockett High School in Tennessee. Big-time receiver, but he also plays linebacker. This guy can run, he can hit. I love his film. Definitely a 4-star guy. So if they have room, or if they miss on Smile Munden or Xavier Sori, I do think they'll pick up the pace with Prince Kali, a 4-star kid from Tennessee who I like a lot. He's ranked around the same as Chaz Chambliss and Dumas-Johnson, who Georgia just picked up now. But I definitely think he'll be a middle linebacker too. So they need to fill up a linebacker in this class. They've got 2 on board already, and things are looking good for the remaining targets left out there. So that's all the time I have today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Big pickup for Georgia today. Make sure to stay tuned to the next video coming up right now.